And this thing brings out a certain nature of humans only to a certain people. There are certain categories of people you are going to meet in your life, and when you meet them, what they will do to you is to bring out a certain nature that you never knew you have in your life. When you meet them, they will bring out certain things about you, or will bring out a certain nature of you that you never knew you had or you possessed. And then this becomes a trigger to a certain secret that now you have to continue holding. There are people right now that I'm speaking to you right now, even at this moment, there are 108 people, 10, and it keeps going up and down, that is listening to the sound of my voice, that are being tormented by a certain secret they hold of themselves, of a person, or of something that they come to know. Many people have died, have been killed, have been used as a scapegoat to pass on a message to certain individuals that are unaware of a certain secret. What is the secret? And why is there so many mysteries about it? Secret is considered to be darkness. Secret is considered to be what? Darkness. Just like you have the night. Secret is also considered to be the night. And the mysteries of the night becomes that which aloof people, because the mysteries of the dark is too deep. And because it is too deep, no one truly understands it. It is in the dark that your worst fear comes alive. There are people that when it is dark, they cannot sleep. When it is dark, they cannot sleep. Something happens to them, they are not able to sleep. There are people that when it is dark, they cannot stay in a dark room. They need to have a light on. Because why? People since time immemorial have always associated darkness to mean evil. Since time immemorial, humans have always associated darkness to mean evil, and hence secret also means evil. But then we must understand, if you are truly to shine a light onto the inner man, onto the soul, it means it is meant for you. If you are truly to shine a light onto the inner man, to really see the inner man as it is, it also means that you must be ready to see that part of the inner man that is very, very ugly. That is a fact. That is a fact. In your head, some people are running or are moving around with a certain desire. Now, how do we understand cravings that are originating from our past life due to unfulfilled desires, and cravings or desires that are coming up due to a certain molestation or a certain abuse that we passed through when we were young? There are many people right now that have developed a certain tendency, a certain nature that is not theirs. And every time they get into this nature or they do activities relating to that nature, they start regretting it because it is not theirs. But the body has become so addicted to that particular nature that they are not able to stop themselves. It becomes an automatic, immune response that the body automatically just shoots. To understand this properly, you must understand that the body, the human body, and the human mind is a collector of memory. To understand what we are speaking to you properly, it is important for you to understand that the body, the human mind, is a collector of memory. And because it is a collector of memories, memories are stored. The body, the human mind, has collected billions of memories. And all of these memories are stored in the different portion of the human's body. These memories becomes addiction. That is a fact. Memories becomes what? Addiction. Addiction becomes obsession. Obsession, addiction becomes very difficult to let go because what? It is a body of memory. Thank you very much, Shirley. And because it is a body of memory, it is very difficult to let it go. That which you are obsessed about is simply nothing but a body of memory. That's all. That which you crave so much, you cannot crave anything if it has not been... Arabo, can you please off the light for me? Please come. You cannot crave anything if the body has not been if it has not been introduced to the body. Anything that is introduced to the body leaves an imprint in the body. Anything that is introduced in the mind leaves an imprint in the mind. And this becomes what? Memory. If you've taken cigarette for the first time, although you may not like the cigarette, but it has been introduced into the body. And because it has been introduced into the body has stored the sensation that cigarette created. The body have stored the emotion, the feeling that cigarette created. And hence, it becomes a memory. And what happened? Some days after you finish smoking, the body is going to bring back that sensation. Why don't you want to feel this sensation again? Because what? It is a memory. The body tries to remember. If you finish having... So that is why you must understand that a person that says that they have a hangover and they feel sad, what makes them feel sad in the hangover is not the hangover. It is what? The memories that is associated with it. That is a fact. That is a fact. The memories that is associated, the memories that comes back to play. Because in as much as we don't know, you must understand that your body is a very intelligent machine. Your body, being a very intelligent machine, takes inventory of everything that comes into the body. And hence, the body remembers everything. Why does the body remember? Because it is being used by the mind. So the mind remembers everything that has entered into the body. And that is why I can also tell you for a fact, everybody that you have had a sexual intimacy with, your body remembers how they feel and how you feel with that sexual intimacy. Because the mind is the recorder of the memory. So if you think about any of your ex-6, right? If you think about any of your ex-lovers right now, automatically, how they feel, how you it will even come to a point whereby you are even able to remember their smell. That is a fact. That is a fact. Why? Because the body remembers. And being tormented by these millions of memories, we lament. Thank you very much, Aura. We lament because what? We are tortured by the millions of memories that is constantly bombarding, because what? The body keeps bringing out so many memories, so many memories, so many memories, so many memories. Thank you very much. So many memories the body brings out. And because the body brings out many memories, we are tormented by the memories. So when a person says, I am feeling angry, I want to talk to somebody. Imagine yourself, you have a person that you love, and the person is no longer wanting to talk to you anymore. You become restless. I want to talk to this person. I want to see this person. Why? Because what? There is a memory that has been created. The body has created a memory. And because the body has created a memory, the body brings it back to you. The mind also brings it back to you. So then, it means that your suffering is actually not a suffering, it is just your memories replaying itself to you. Your sadness is actually not a sadness, it is just your memory. A memory of that individual, a memory of that event, a memory or a feeling. That's basically what it is. A feeling, a memory, an anticipation of a particular memory, replaying itself again and again. And memory is what we hold dear. There's something that you hold dear more than life itself. And what is that? Memory. And that is why when death comes, the only thing that death takes out of your body is memory. Death takes away your memory. That is all. Just like imagine a person that is in a coma, wakes up and cannot remember the face and the name of the person that is in front of him. That is the same thing as death. It takes away your memory. It steals your memory away. And that is why people are afraid of it. People are not afraid of death, that death is not going to come. People know that death is going to come. Whether you pray for 9 years, 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, whatever years you pray, death will still come. But the fear that all the memories that they have gathered is going to go away, that makes people unsettled. Imagine I was a millionaire. I have all the money, all the respect that I used to have. Now I'm going to forget all of it and everybody's going to forget it also. That is fearful. So an analysis into secret. Secret is important. The word was born in secret. There is a beauty to secret because it is only in secret that the best things of life are ever made. There is nothing that is considered that has withstand the test of time. There is nothing that has withstand the test of time that was not born out of secret. Nothing. Whether it is the universal creation, whether it is the different structures that has been created or built by men, whether it is the revolution, even for a revolution to happen, it is hashed first in secrecy. And what is secrecy? Secrecy simply means darkness. Is somebody understanding me? Is somebody hearing me? What is secrecy? Secrecy simply means what? Darkness. Night. That is what secrecy is. It means darkness. It means night. And because it means darkness, it means night. That is where the best of all things are ever born. Light is not light. Light is actually darkness. And darkness is actually light. It is a fact. It is a fact. Day is actually darkness. And darkness is actually day. And that is why it says, what is day for a spiritual man is night for a material man. And what is night for a material man is what? Is day for a spiritual man. What is night for a material man? For a spiritual man is day for a material man. And what is night, is day. There is a reason why this is said. All schools of thought that have ever existed in the world is born out of the darkness. You are in your mother's womb, but you were not in the light of your mother's womb. You were in the dark water of your mother's womb. That is a fact. Which means that truly realization of God is not on the light, it is in the dark. If you truly want to realize God, if you truly want to understand yourself, it is not outside, it is where? In the dark. But people don't want to associate themselves with the dark because what? According to the society, dark is bad. Dark is what? Taboo. Darkness is bad. Darkness is taboo. It is only things that is dark and bad. That is what you find. Where? That is where you find in the dark. But that is also the mask. Because what? Darkness gives you the opportunity to imagine. Thank you very much, Tina Tomato. Darkness gives you the opportunity to let go of your what? Of your inner imagination. That is true. And that is the mask. It says, give a man a mask and his true nature will be seen. Thank you very much, Tina Tomato. If you want to know a real man, you want to know a man for who they are, give them a mask. Let them wear a mask and their true nature will be shown. That is a fact. Why do you think in ancient days, people wear masks and go to parties? Why do you think it is done? It's not just only to conceal their identity, but also that feeling of no one knows me brings out the worst in people. Is somebody understanding me? Thank you very much, Mr. Kwame. That feeling of what no one knows me, it brings out the worst in people. That is why you will see a person is ready to go outside of their home and they will misbehave outside of their home, but when they come home, they are very gentle. You will never know. You will never know. Why? Because what? That darkness gives what? Miscellaneousness to people. Darkness gives miscellaneousness to people. And because it gives miscellaneousness to people, it is in the dark. There are two things that thrives in the dark. You must understand now. There are two things that thrives in the dark. Your dirtiest desire. Your dirtiest desire thrives in the dark. And the highest connection you have to God also thrives in the dark. There are many organisms that are responsible for so many life that is happening in the world right now. But you don't find them in the light. You find them where? In the darkness. If you want to create a culture of stem cells, you want to build stem cells. Stem cells, you don't expose stem cells to light. They don't need light. If you expose stem cells to light, it will not grow. So it needs what? Darkness. There are so many microorganisms that are growing in the world, but they function mainly in the darkness. In the darkness. Why the darkness? Because that is what encompasses the word. Encompasses everything. The true nature of a man is not what he shows to you in the night, in the daytime. Can you guys hear me? Is the network okay? Is the network okay? Of a man is not what he shows you in the daytime. What the man shows you in the daytime is what? Is the lie of himself. The true nature of you that is listening to the sound of my voice right now, your true nature is not what you show to people in the daytime. Your true nature is seen in the night. In the darkness of night, where there is miscellaneity, where no one is seeing you, that is where your true nature shows. And what is the darkness? The darkness is your family. It is only those people that are your family, your husband, your spouse, that can truly see your true nature. Not the people that is outside. The people that is outside is like the light. The people that is outside is like daytime. The people that is inside is like what? Night. Is the voice audible? Is somebody understanding? And because the people that is outside is like day, they only see the illusion that you are showing. And the people that is inside is the night. It is only them that sees you for who you are. How dirty you are, how good you are, how nonsensical you are. Everything that you are, they see it. They see it. So the mysteries of the night is your secret. Your secret is darkness. people like secret or keep secret because what? They don't want to show their real self. Your secret is your real self. You must understand that. Your secret is what? Is your real self. Your real self, who you are. It's not different from you. It is you. It is you. Whether it is towards sexual relationship, some people, they have an aversion. An aversion. I hope I'm calling it nicely. Some people have an aversion of the light. An aversion or an affinition for sex. It's just how they are. It is just how they are. They try to work on it. They try to fight it. But it is there. It is there. It is there within themselves. And because it is there within themselves, it is only those that are in the dark, which is in the house, not just even in the house, selected people that sees it. Now you must understand one thing also. You must understand one thing also, which is there are certain people that brings out the darkness in you. Which means what? There are certain people that brings out the what? The secret in you. That's a fact. There is a saying in Nigeria among the Yoruba people says, "Ohun tí odó bá ti dé kò tún rí ọ̀run mọ́." And kò sí ohun kankan tẹ́ lè fi, kò sí ohun kankan tí a lè fi gbé pamọ́ lójú ọ̀run. First of all, the first means that, am I audible enough? Am I audible enough, everybody? Anything that you hide under the mortar, you know what is a mortar? A mortar is what you use in pounding things. Whatever you hide under the mortar does not see the heaven again. And the second means that there is nothing you can hide under the sun for too long, forever. And that is secret. There is nothing you can hide under the sun forever. And that secret always seep out. It always come out to the surface. That is a fact. That is a fact. And because it always seep out and comes to the surface, people are afraid of that. And hence people kill people. Thank you, Mr. Charles, assuming. People kill people to keep it in the dark. To keep it where? In the dark. Because what? Everyone has a false identification that they are trying to portray. Thank you, Mr. Assuming. Mr. Charles. Everyone has what? A false identification. Everyone has a false identification that they are what? They are trying to portray. And this false identification becomes their torture. Becomes that which tortures them. A question to you right now, and you need to be sincere with yourself. What is the secret you are killing yourself with? What is your secret that you are killing yourself with? What is that secret that you are afraid if people come to know about it, it may spoil your reputation? What is that secret? What is that secret that one way or the other, you don't want people to know? That's a fact. There is that secret that is there that you all have. Everybody have. There is no man. It is said. There is a saying that says what? There's a saying. Every saint was once a sinner, and every sinner is a saint in disguise. Isn't it? Every saint was once a sinner, and every sinner is a saint in disguise. It is not my word. It is the word that is there in the English word. I believe some of you might have heard that word before. Which then make us to let us really introspect on this particular secret life. then also means that your secret is different to different people. Your secret is different to different people. That is a fact. Your secret is different to different people. Your secret can also be that which you fear the most. That which you fear the most. But you don't want to show it to the society. The question now is, what is it that you fear the most? What do you fear the most? Pythagoras, Socrates, and all the brilliant mind of the world never give initiation to their student in the daytime. Pythagoras, Socrates, they never give initiation to their student in the daytime. When they bring in the student into the school of mystery, they never do it in the daytime. They do it in the night. Why the night? Because in the night is when the human mind is most fertile. Do you know that your mind is most fertile in the night, not in the daytime? Do you know that? If you are one of those people that is struggling to read, or you are really struggling, you want to learn, but you are struggling to learn, don't do it in the daytime. Just change right now and try doing it in the night. Early hours of the morning, just take a book and read. You will see, you will be able to remember that more than that which you read in the daytime. Why? Because what? The mind is most fertile in the night. At the same time, there are so many people, when they are browsing on the internet, it is in the night that they always stumbled into the weirdest kind of website in their life. How many of you is like that? Is any of you like that? Huh? Is any of you like that? When you start browsing on the internet, from one thing to the other thing, you just fall into another thing. In the night. But in the daytime, you can never. It doesn't happen. The question is, what is it that influences the mind? What is it that brings that secrecy in the mind? I choose this hour for my classes for a reason. There is a reason I chose this hour. This is 1 o'clock right now in Mauritius. No, 12 o'clock right now in Mauritius. There is a reason why I come up every night to speak at this hour. I can do it in the daytime, when the sun is high, but then you will not understand it. You will not understand it. So the night and the secret is the light. That is a fact. And it is only when you are able to start seeing the secret as just what it is, as light, and not that which condemns you, then you are not going to be imprisoned by people. Then you are not going to come across people that will use it against you. There are people that specialize in that. There are people that specialize in what? Using other people's secret against them. And your secret that you don't want people to hear is that part of yourself that either you feel so shameful of, or that part of yourself that you've lied a lot about. And it contrasts to what you say you are. That makes it very difficult for people. Because how are people going to start accepting? Oh my God, I'm like this, I'm like that. Oh, but I used to speak like this, I used to speak like this. Now people are going to start seeing me in a different way. That fear. I know a lot of people that have killed, that have unalived themselves because of this. That is a fact. A lot of young girls, young boys, elderly people have unalived themselves. Because of what? Their secret. Because it goes against it goes against that part of their life that you are trying to show. Which then means that everybody is just showing you something, is pretending to show you something. The question now is, what are you pretending to show? I'm done now. Thank you very much. I'm open to questions now.